Does Dennis DeYoung act like a dictator? This is the rock and roll weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison. Mr. Morrison was asked this question today on his YouTube channel. Actually, Jake, I thank Jake for this one. He was responding to my one of my STYX YouTube videos. I don't remember which one it was. And he asked me, is Dennis DeYoung a dictator? Well, I will say yes, and the reason why I'm saying that is because when the Edge of the Century album came out in 1990, Dennis DeYoung wanted full veto power on all band decisions, and unfortunately, he was granted that. And that was mentioned by James Young that was mentioned by guitarist James Young on Behind the Music, and then Dennis is like, well, the band needs a leader to make all the decisions, some kind of bullshit like that. Obviously in Dennis DeYoung's band, he's obviously calling all the shots. It's that's simple there. He's calling all the shots there, basically. With the what's his name? With the imposters, Olga Zadra and Jimmy Leahy, all those other band members, he's paying them, telling them what to do, what not to do. You know how it is. So basically, since that's his solo band, Dennis DeYoung is gonna let his ego run out and control everything there too. And also when he plays keyboards, one of my subscribers mentioned that sometimes he drowns out the other keyboard player. And this is what was mentioned to me by one of my subscribers. If you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else out there that is subscribed, thank you very much for your continued love, honor, and support. Just not mention my other subscriber's name because they didn't know if I was going to mention it, and I didn't want to use any without permission. And what else did he do? He changed producers during Cornerstone. Then he got the Barry Manilow material. So, like I said, 1999 came. Dennis DeYoung did not want to tour. Was he light sensitive? Possibly. But Dennis DeYoung didn't want to tour when STYX was big when the Grand Illusion came out. He had to see a therapist because he had a hard time being away from his wife. That is understandable too, but he wasn't touring then. And I mean, he didn't want to tour then. He didn't want to do the 120 plus tour dates. Back then, tour dates might have been much longer. If you want to be technical, but that's besides the point. And then, what was I going to say? Fuck! I was going to mention something about Dennis DeYoung, and I will mention it now. That when Brave New World came out, he claimed he was sick and then didn't want to go on the road. STYX wanted a tour. He's gone. Now notice for the last 22 years, we're not counting the months with COVID, with the tour dates being halted, STYX has done more shows as a band than they did with Dennis DeYoung. The 1997 tour with STYX there was only like 32 or 33 dates. Just proving the facts here. Once again, if you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. And I thank all the subscribers for their continued love, honor, and support. So does Dennis DeYoung act like a dictator? Very simple. The answer is yes. Shame, shame, shame.